How do? My new song, The Kissing Gate, is all about life, death, love and family and sort of ancestry in the Yorkshire Dales. This beautiful little village is Buckden in Wharfdale, and there's the Buck Inn where my granddad used to live as a child. I'm just heading to Hubberholme, which is quite near Buckden. I mean, just really a hop and a skip from Bradford. It always quite amazes me how kind of these rural farming landscapes are just really close to sort of major northern cities. My granddad brought us up here loads when we were kids, and I can still sort of remember he had like a sort of gorgeous, like bright red Triumph 2000. I can still sort of smell the leather seats and the smell of Dunhill cigarettes. Got lots of ancestors up in various bits of the Dales, and sort of reference to that in the song. Worms that drank my forebears' blood probably still will, which is kind of about me probably returning there at some point. In a contrasting bit of my tune, I talk about trailing my fingers through the grass and the buttercup meadows and so on. No buttercups just at the moment because it's really chilly, but that's partly comes from my sister, who said that the buttercups and the kind of wildflower meadows around here were kind of like a stylized idea of heaven, and especially in the sunshine. There's two other references in that little sort of bridge piece. One of them is to time churning across the Buttertubs. Obviously that's the Buttertubs Pass, which is up in Swaledale. Lots of relatives there as well. And then the last line, on this God-given ass, which of course is a David Bowie reference. The thing about each side of the Kissing Gate kind of refers to the kind of space partly between life and death. And obviously I find the kind of hug of these hills quite a sort of comforting thought that I might be returning here. So it's partly that, and it's partly kind of a visceral response to the sort of feelings of the Dales and of love and so on. Now and in the sunshine and Carpe Diem. This is Hubberholme, and that's a pub called the George that my folks and my granddad used to go in. Also J.B. Priestley, that son of Bradford, used to prop himself up at the bar in there. Here's a Kissing Gate going into the church in Hubberholme. Oh, that's a bit of a squeeze. J.B. Priestley's ashes are scattered here, and in the song it refers to ash in this eye. It's actually a reference to scattering my granddad's ashes, where everyone got these ashes in everyone's eyes, which was no fun. But also, there's three Priestleys referenced in the tune. One of those obviously is J.B., and the second one is Joseph, the atomic scientist, and that's partly because it talks about remnants of a star in the song, so there's this, and an atomic terror as well. And the third one is my lovely mate Bob Priestley. Anyway, Kissing Gate is out Wednesday the 8th of April. Now remember, Carpe Diem.
Each side of the Kissing Gate